Hey guys, happy Sunday everyone. So today I'm doing Milan's hair. I just washed her hair and it's partially dried. I already moisturized it, and now I'm here thinking about what type of hairstyle I should do for back to school tomorrow. So Milan and I were just basically brainstorming. She basically saying that she just wants an updo, which is for me to just brush it up and catch it with a scrunchie. I'm like, no way, I don't have this type of energy every morning to get up, loosen your hair, and have to be combing it up, brushing it up. You understand? To groom it every morning. That's too much. So there she's just showing her birthday cake because Daddy's birthday is coming up. That's her dad. And London's birthday is also coming up in a couple of days. Yes. So she's showing her birthday cake. And she's also practicing her birthday song. So I'm thinking about just basically braiding it, but she's like, no mommy, that's too much. It's gonna be too much braids. She doesn't want a hairstyle that's gonna take up a lot of time, so she's saying no, she doesn't want the braid. So I'm thinking about just doing it back, you know, just I'm redoing one of those hairstyles that I did in the past, which is to braid it to the side and bring a little to the front and then twist the ends. Milan attends a traditional Catholic school where the rules are very strict. She's not allowed to wear bubbles, she's not allowed to wear clips, beads, elastic bands, scrunchie, bows, none of that. It's pretty boring, but I guess what they're trying to do is to have the kids focus on what's important. I guess they're thinking that if they allow them to wear the beads, they'll try to come our beads and fancy hairstyle and fancy hair accessories. They'll focus on the wrong thing when their main focus should be on their education. That's what I'm thinking. And then explain the reason for banning all those things in school. Yeah, but as I said, those are not allowed, so try to follow the rules and not to break them or say things in front of Milan that will have her question authority, or try to be one of those kids who would go against the rules. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Thank goodness I can braid here now, but in the past I don't know what I would have done, because guys, it was only since I had Milan that I learned how to braid somebody else's hair. Growing up, I never learned how to braid until I was like a teenager, and I could only braid my hair for some reason. Like my finger, the muscles are the grip or the strength, it was not strong. Like the muscles in my fingers was not strong enough to braid somebody else's hair, or I never thought I could. Only since I had Milan, then I started practicing. I remember the first hairstyle I gave Milan, and when my sister saw it, she was like, who did Milan's hair? One of my sister, that is. She was like, who did Milan's hair? I said, I did it. And she was like, yeah, go on, man. She was so impressed. And I've gotten a lot better over the years. Still not to perfection. Certain hairstyles I try to stay away from because I just don't have the confidence that I can do it. And even when persons ask me to braid their hair, I'm always shying away from it, like, no, can't do it. I guess I just do Milan's one because I don't have a choice. And I'm getting better at it as the days go by. London is not giving me a chance to practice on her head. She don't want to be my mannequin. So I only get to practice like every 2 to 3 weeks with Milan, because London, I go up to, I'm embarrassed to say it at times, but I choose my battles. I comb London's hair like every 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes our hairstyle lasts 3 weeks. Just have to keep brushing it up, especially if it's bubbles. I just pull it out. I don't part it back over. Pull it out, quickly brush it up, and if I can comb out the end, I comb out the end. Moisturize it, oil it, comb out the end, and twist it back or braid it back, and that's it. She wait up to 3 weeks. so I don't get a lot of practice, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best that I can. My hair will stay anyway, and I don't care. But with my girls, I try to ensure that their hair is properly groomed. Teacher not supposed to say no letter to me or no message to me or tell the child that your hair needs to be done or you can't wear your hair like that to school. It's not appropriate to get your hair groomed, get it combed. No way, Jose. So I try to ensure that I wash their hair and I get it braid. Or if Milan could wear bubbles, I would just part it out. I'm not the best at parting. That's something I struggle with, but I try to part it and do it as best as I can. But as I said, no bead, no bubbles, no this, no that, no that, no that. So I have to just braid her hair. Yes. She never got to wear beads at her infant school. She only did 1 year at infant school because Milan was homeschooled throughout COVID. She only did 1 year at infant school, and they had no bead. They had they had the rules where students were not allowed to wear beads. But of course she could wear ribbon and she could wear bubbles and clip. So at least she got a little bit of that. You know, come to think of it, Milan does not wear bubbles that often. Like, I can probably count on one hand the amount of time that Milan has ever worn bubbles to school. Yeah, she doesn't really wear a lot of bubbles. I mainly try to braid her hair, which lasts longer and it works out better for us. Yeah, but this school now, I was hoping that she would have attended a school where she could wear her beads and bubbles and clips. Sometimes I'm a bit jealous when I see other kids attending other schools and they get to, it's like, I feel like she's been robbed of certain things. But I don't really say it to her. I big her up and I boost her up and I tell her that she looks beautiful. Of course she does. Well, I'm just saying that, you know, as parents, especially parents of girls, we like to fix up our girls and put bubbles and clips and ribbons and bows in their hair. Right now, before Milan started attending this school, I did not know a lot about the school and their rules. And so I purchased some nice bows for her. Only to my surprise, when I fixed her up, they were like, no, you know, bows are not allowed. And I'm like, what? And when I got the school handbook and I saw that no bows, no bubbles, no clips, no ribbons, I was like, oh my goodness. So Milan does not get to wear a lot of bows and all that stuff. As girl parents, we like to fix up our kids. And I sometimes feel jealous, as I said before, when I see other kids looking all dolled up and cute with their bows and stuff. But such is life. Such is life. At least I can braid, so for that I'm grateful. Because if I should have just catch up our hair, yeah, they can wear ribbon though. I'm not gonna lie, they can wear ribbon. But I don't have any ribbon at the moment. And I keep forgetting to buy. So yeah, they can wear ribbon. I would have to catch up. If I couldn't braid, then I would have to catch up Milan's hair all the time, probably in one. Or if I'm gonna catch it in 2 or 3, I would have to catch it with the scrunchie and use the ribbon to cover it. I don't know how that would work out, because I don't see anybody out there. I rarely see kids with their hair, you know, like parting sections and wrap with the ribbon. Really see them. Most of the kids wear the braided hairstyles. And I say braided, I mean with their natural hair, of course. Yes, so here I am starting Milan's hair. As you can see, things are going pretty smooth this time. I know she's probably a bit tired because I wanted to, you know, undo her hair from yesterday and wash it today, Sunday, but she didn't want to. So now she has to sit down. She has no choice but to sit down now, which I don't like to do. I like to wash her hair from the day before so that I won't have to spend such a long period of time on her hair, because I know how that can be. I'm tender-headed and I don't like when anybody's in my hair for a long period of time. Oh guys, here's London. I wanted you guys to hear her.
Which information may I give?
You know which part?
You know where?
Geographic location.
I don't say nothing. Everybody don't know Portland good. Right near Boston. Anyway, Milan, that's how we used to go. Game Ed. Is that a math game?
You know you're supposed to have math game, Milan?
Math game?
And like word game, or then so you fill in the words or fill in the
Like
letters.
something that you played on the TV, Milan.
I'll just download one.
Not now, Milan. You have to pull up with one, man.
Daddy, there's only like one game. I just downloaded one. One game on the phone. Daddy, there's one game on the phone, so I'm going to download another one. A second. Math game.
You need to learn to spell your math game and stop typing it in. You're being lazy.
Okay, let's go. I think I might do a math game for a month.
Battery are dead now. My battery are dead. I don't have enough memory. turn. Turn. You're turning too fast. Slowly. Turn again. All the way around. Slowly. Slowly. Very slowly. You like it?
Yeah.
Looks so pretty.